I just disqualified for being a douchebag. Please.
Everybody can, so can your wife. I'm the Lisper. I don't just do this for handicap parking and speech and debate competitions. I'm also bad at saying the letter S.
Oh my fucking God.
That's right, Uncle Dave. Not the shorts. There's a lot of things I can't do because I can't pronounce the letter S. Like I couldn't work for the suicide hotline. I couldn't be like, thanks for calling the suicide hotline, how may I assist you? And this guy's like, I just broke up with my girlfriend and I'm having a really hard time, I'm just thinking about ending it all. And I'm like, so I really empathize with you. He's like, you've never had a girlfriend. You were probably a cheerleader in high school. 5'8" with curly blonde hair. And I'm like, sir, you couldn't be more wrong. I shaved my head last week. And I was a cheerleader in high school, and the worst part was, like, our team wasn't even good. It wasn't like I cheered for spirit. We were the surprise fighting Falcons. We should have been the surprise sad Pandas. I just moped around the field and hoped we didn't get shut out. Like, I didn't cheer for anything. I was like, hope we fucking score this game so I don't cut my wrists. Most teams were sponsored by Gatorade. We were sponsored by Pedialyte. It was like, play like a baby, live like a baby, Pedialyte. You're not gonna win anyways. It's hard to get girls when you have a lisp like this, like I have to use online knitting or Craigslist. Because I don't type the way I talk. Like I type with the letter S. I put a star on it so I don't know an S is there. It's like Mario, when you get star power, you're invincible. I don't have to type TH when I mean S. I'm like, she doesn't even fucking know I sound like this. I can't wait till we go on our date at Outback Steakhouse. And I even make her pay half for the awesome blossom. I was making fun of a friend, he's a Pokemon master. And I was like, what a loser, how can he be so good at something and make fun of it? And then I was like, oh yeah, I brag about being a cheerleader on stage weekly. And I think that is cool. I'm like, this fucking loser, let me tell you about when I was wearing spandex lifting girls up who thought I was gay. And wouldn't give me the time of day unless they were really desperate and drunk. Which they were a lot after I made them drunk and desperate. I was like, your boyfriend doesn't like you, drink this. Here's my penis. But it is hard to get girls, like I'm not a guy who can do one-night stands and stuff. Like I'm the guy who calls the girl after the one-night stand. I'm like, hey, I hope you had a fun time last night. I know you didn't give me your number. I spent an hour looking for it on the Facebook. Oh yeah, I called you, just wanted to see if you made it home. Call you tomorrow, bye. Cause that's not creepy at all. No girl likes a guy who looks like Rusty from National Lampoon. That one really never comes back. Like I can't do anything for a girl. In a scary movie, I'm the one jumping that she has to hold. She's like, you're supposed to hold me? I'm like, that's scary. I'm not gonna protect you if any of that happens. Let's not start this lie now, we'll start it later. I went to culinary school because I wanted to keep the masculinity alive. You know, I got a Letterman jacket and cheer, had to keep being a man. And I had a roommate, I went to school for restaurant management, he went to school to become a chef. So it was like every dinner was like Iron Chef, except for we were still poor. It was like, today's secret ingredients are beef top ramen and mustard. And for the fourth course, everybody's getting diarrhea. And when you live with a guy, like, no one's ever really that clean. Like, they don't clean up. It just turns into what shit you'll put up with till your 2 weeks of cleaning is up. He's like, hey, you're not gonna clean in your week of cleaning? I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll sit next to these pizza boxes and throw up. It's only lasts till Thursday, buddy, and you gotta clean all of this up. Cause I just shit on the couch. I moved in with a girl after that because I figured it was a lot easier. She was a server, which is really cool because so was I. And she left all our money in the car, so it was really weird when she had to sleep with me for rent money. Because her car was broken and the same day I cut my hand. I'll let that digest. I broke into her car and stole the money and then fucked her. And then paid the rent with her money. That's where I was going with that. And she always cleaned the house, which was really cool. And she'd always vacuum last, like on Sundays, so after she finished vacuuming, I'd pretend I just woke up. I was like, oh, do you need help with everything? And she's like, no, I just finished up again. And I'm like, oh, I'll keep masturbating in the bathroom. That fell out after the 6-month lease. So I live with my girlfriend now, which is really cool, because her dad's a doctor, so when he dies, I'm rich. It's a get rich quick thing. You guys should get on it. His bald head quinced a little bit. And I live with my girlfriend, which is really cool, except for all my shit disappeared right away. And she tried to be a sweet girl. She's like, oh, let's go find it. In the dumpster. Stay. Oh, the Lispster. I can't even say that word right. But I love living with my girlfriend, except for I don't get to have sex as frequently as I'd like. Like, I gotta do shit around the house. I'm naturally a messy person. I bought a Swiffer last week because it's been 3 weeks since I've gotten anything. I don't know what the fuck a Swiffer does, but I Swiffered the living room, and the dog, and the dishes. And she's like, that's at least worth a hand job. I'm like, I can do that myself. And I left those dishes in there 3 weeks ago. That's at least a half and half. And I always get work life and home life confused, like I'm a bartender. And my boss is like, you did a really good job cleaning up the cake cooler and everything. And I'm like, do I do a good job, or a blow job, good job? Where are we at here? I am a bartender. I work at the airport with my girlfriend because she doesn't let me have any free time. Which is really cool. I like working at the airport. I like working at the airport because everybody's always like, oh, you have to go through airport security every day, but that sucks. I'm like, I'm blonde hair and blue eyes, and we're in a German restaurant. I'm Hitler's fucking wet dream. I can go through security with a bomb and a gun. And my boss would be like, hey, he's probably doing it for America. Thank you, I'm cold. It's like powder. You wear the vest, but you can see your body.
I'm out.
See you later, foreigner.
That's Lupus LaRue, you faggot.
See you later, Lupus. Say hi to your brother, George. He made Star Wars. Get it? It's like George Lucas. He made Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
You lost a minute, I win.
Fuck you. So I just wonder, like, my girlfriend, we've been together for a while, and we're probably going to get married because, again, the money thing. And I always wonder what kind of legacy I'm going to leave behind. Like, even my dog barks with a lisp. It's a very small penis. Like my legacy that I can leave behind, like my dad's legacy is at the Ramsey County Detox Facility. Like I have a suite there basically. They're like, right this way, Mr. Floorhog. Your uncle's already pre-pissed the bed, and your dad threw up in the corner as you requested. You can see his penis this way. And I was wondering what kind of legacy I'm gonna leave behind. Like I tried to follow my dad's one day and I was driving home drunk. I talked my friends into letting me drive home because I could read the score of the Vikings game. I'm like, yeah, they probably lost by a lot. And he said, that's fine. So I'm driving home, and I'm like, make it home faster, and you'll get home on time. And all of a sudden, the lights come on behind me, and I'm like, oh shit, Josh, you have a lisp. Don't say officer. And the cop gets out and he runs my license and registration and goes back to the car. And he comes back, I figure after 3 minutes he's probably masturbating in there. And I'm like, you can't say officer, Josh, because you're Lisp. And he comes back and he goes, have you been drinking tonight, sir? And I'm like, no, state authority. I have...
Please welcome Kyle Hack Hogan Coolidge.
Does anybody else get disturbed by that bulge?
What?
I was just getting too disturbed by that bulge. I had to do something.
Yeah.
So my name is Kyle Hack.